What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another match here on TCG University for the card game UniVersus. My name's Tam, and today we have quite a treat for you guys. We have a bit of a United States Rumble. We've got Rochester CCG, a well-known content creator as well as card distribution service, have put us to a challenge. They made 4 decks that were all on the A side of the bracket versus all of our B side characters, and we're having a bit of a throwdown. And so we have Kotal Kahn, who was made by Rochester CCG, versus Goro, who's made by TCGU.
So much worse.
And yeah, we're playing it out a little bit. So looks like Kotal won the die roll and gets to go first. And let me tell you a little bit about how each of these decks want to play. So Kotal Kahn is a very, very fun, very aggressive character. Plays in this specific build, plays a couple of bad checks, a couple 1s and 2s. As you can see, it is a Hellfire Impalement deck, and so we are going to be playing a ton of really good cards with Hellfire. Interesting that we didn't play a card there, but playing Hellfire, trying to find as much advantage as we can as Kotal Kahn, making things clear the card pool, and recurring them back with cards like Fiddlesticks.
Cool.
And then Goro is a 4-hand size character that wants to is a 4-hand size character that gets to sculpt up his the 4 cards that he wants, as well as giving 4 damage on every card that he throws. And so looks like Goro is the first player to throw an attack here, just hoping to get an extra momentum, and then we are going to probably build out our last 2 foundations. James has been working on this Goro deck for quite a long time. He's really been trying to refine this specific Earth list over and over and over again, and he's got tons of experience with this list in particular. Wow, that's a couple Swallow Your Souls just already.
Good.
From here, let's see if Kotal does decide to go for the block. He does have a Spine Sweep down there. Yeah. One of the interesting things about this Goro list is it does play a ton of 1-ofs. The only the only 4 of in the deck is Swallow Your Soul, which guarantees momentum, hits him for 4 damage, and I think Fidu, it asked me to permit both of those. From here, let's see what Kotal can do. I think snapping this as a momentum seems like the right play here.
Sure, you can give a throw.
Yeah.
Sure. No responses.
I will.
Pay 2 vitality, give it plus
You
2
use Kotal?
damage,
Sure.
and then the next one gets plus 2, I believe.
I will pass.
Probably.
Just gonna double check on how Kotal works. Yeah, your attack with a printed damage of 3 or less gets plus 2 damage. Your next attack gets 2 damage, and that attack does not have to be 2 damage.
Pass.
On a 5.
Goes for the Woodman's Leaf Shield, kind of a relic at this point. Says while it's in the card pool, the attacks get -2 damage, so it instantly goes down to -2, and then we'd hit the half block, and then it will move. Do we respond with the... We opt to not respond with the Mekimaru? Interesting play.
Just got 3. 4, 5.
Yep. Gets my
Cool play, cool play.
Lost
Plus
the
2.
2, yeah.
I'll use Hellfire.
We are discarding the top 10 with Hellfire Impalement. Gets to draw 1, 2, 3. Gets 3 cards off of it. 2, 3, and draws nothing but gray. Honestly, not a bad place to be in this specific situation, because it means we get to build out pretty much our entire hand, and then find, and then be able to just automatically kill them on the next turn. We need to gain a vitality off of the
That was super lame.
the 1 card, the Saw Blade Strike, for sure. Probably remove the cards. It's interesting because I just have like
use
a
Kotal.
ton of opinions on.
He gets 2 damage to the next, right?
Yep.
Pass.
I have a ton of opinions on how Hellfire Impalement decks should work, and I think the lack of 2 checks that aren't, or bad checks that aren't attacks, is actually really detrimental to Kotal's play, or to Hellfire Impalement's play. Because like removing these attacks does not feel good. I would much rather remove other cards, because those attacks are just resources for later.
Yep. Pass.
I'll gain 1.
Pass.
We have oh, we're not stunning because we have no cards in hand. It doesn't matter.
With
Fiddlesticks.
sure.
This is interesting. If we were gonna, but yeah, I'm very confused on that play. Wowzers, that play was actually made no sense to me. Except we're just trying to bank a big one.
No, sorry. Form.
Yeah.
5.
On a 5. I mean, checks an 8, so who can really blame him?
Comes in
Oh.
with -2 and you're +2.
Yep. Oh.
We pay the
Total.
2.
Sure.
I mean, this might actually be like kind of a nutty play.
Pass.
Saw blade.
Sure. Actually, since it was. Nice.
We are at desperation. We can now use the desperation enhance for another -2 damage.
Pass.
Huh. I mean, from here, we could just play the princess parry. It's gonna be another 5 damage. So this is 3. This is 10 damage. Princess parry is gonna be another 5, 6, 7. And then the coffee samba is another 7. Not to mention you get +1.
+1.
Okay.
Pass.
Take it, go to 19.
Yeah, maybe just play the coffee samba here and be chill with it. Man, this is such an interesting line. It's like he went for it and then wanted to just instantly back off. No, that does not work. So we're done.
2, 3, 4. Nope.
Yep. He might be dead. We do have the 2 momentum in order to stay alive. The question is do we have Dark Cherry Toe in our discard pile? How's it going, Flame Lord? Because if we have a Dark Cherry Toe in our discard pile, then yeah, it's gonna be a pretty rough. Otherwise, I think we might actually be okay.
Goro.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't understand why we went to a. I don't understand why we opted to nab the.
Shirito.
Yeah.
Swallow.
And we're there's actually nothing we can do about this. Crazy.
I'll try her.
What is happening right now?
Responses.
What is happening right now? Get rid of it. See ya. Goodbye. See ya. What a greedy bitch. See ya. Goodbye. I mean, we have to do it now. We have to do it right meow. See ya. Goodbye. Bye bye bye. See ya. Been fun. Bye. It's not happening. I mean, I don't see how Kotal gets out of this though, right? But you have to. You have to get rid of it now. 3. I mean, who cares now?
Respond.
Sure.
It's throw. See ya.
Pass.
Well, you don't really have to pass anything, right? This card's not lethal. It could have been lethal. It could have been lethal if we played the coffee samba instead of building. Double gateway shuffle would do it. You're right. You're right. On the water chain. Kotal can't block anything after this because everything's so the line that's going to happen here is we are going to play swallow into Dark Chirito. Like I just that's the line that James wants to do. And then like that's the line that's happening. So yeah, I mean I guess with that math, with what you're saying, yeah, I mean I guess this is I wouldn't have maybe done that, but
Pass.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Pass.
Why didn't he begin with Dark Chirito? Because James is a little greedy bitch. I love him to death, but greedy. Hell yeah, I paid 2 life. We're killing him. Obviously, we're killing him. To be fair, it's only pay 1 life because of Saw Blade Strike,
Pass.
but still.
Pass.
Take 11. Put 8.
Second Dark Chirito. No, he's like, yeah, it's not. Hey,
6.
no more Princess Fairies, please.
6. Responses.
Any way I can stay alive. No response.
First enhance. Multiple 2.
He said no.
1 was the Shogun Prince.
I mean, I
He
think
said
if I
revoke.
this has to happen.
Said nah. I don't think so. They didn't even hit the card pool, James Stevens.
Gain 1.
Hell yeah.
Play this.
Yeah.
Push.
Is it?
Oh, it's not gonna work, right?
That will not work, no. But that is a
Yes.
cool play. Fiddlesticks, Princess Perry, Kotal Kahn is one of the strongest defensive plays that you can have. Its only bad matchup, honestly, is Dark Chirito.
For 10. That is the one we blocked, so. Responses.
Static.
Leave it on top, draw it.
No, I wish
How do we draw it?
Dang it.
Dang, how do we draw it?
No.
How do we draw it?
That sucks.
Man, if we'd have committed Kotal instead.
Other responses.
Continue.
Wowzers.
On a 5. 3, 4, 5. If it does damage, I'll get a momentum.
Do we have a boot emoji for punts? Hey man,
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it.
Okay, one.
I would need I would need more subs for a boot emoji.
Pass.
For 7.
Yeah,
Swallow. 6, 5, 6.
Do you ever just James? Do you ever put James?
6. If it deals 3 or more damage. 4.
Either way, I was dead. Okay. Doesn't matter.
3 off itself.
Maybe if you couldn't have grabbed Dark Shirito, but
He's
It's okay. I didn't get to
dying
play
by
my
inches. He
ones.
died by 2, so
Played lame
I mean it
ass.
would have been for exactsies before.
It's okay. Your unfair card got countered by my unfair card.
All right, guys, we'll see you in game 2. Alrighty, back into it. Tam, have you ever heard the phrase
Yeah, sure.
misassignment of role equals
Seems
game
weird.
loss? No, I haven't.
We'll keep.
What does that mean?
man, I don't want it to get worse like it did last time.
Who's the beatdown? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely heard of that. Hey, Ryan fam.
Oh wait, this totally happened.
Okay.
What? This is the biggest take back I've ever seen.
So
1, 2,
0,
3.
2, 3, and then 4. Wow, this is
way more.
real sloppy, guys.
Correctly adjusted
Big
this.
cheats. I love it. I mean, it didn't affect that much in the game, right? There were only 2 control checks in. Famous setup. Slickle play. Judge. Just put a bunch of James sucks in the chats. This is what we need.
On a 7.
Going
on a
for it.
6, sorry. Nice. Oh,
5,
wait.
6.
Oh, yeah, this is all good. Alright, we're all good.
I love it.
Oh,
What a good fucking emote, dude.
That's all right.
Okay, so it looks like we got a let's party happening.
Sounds good to me, I guess. Hey, I'll get a face down.
Flipping the Shokin
Nice.
Prince. Pretty
Nice
solid.
turn.
It does pretty much guarantee that Goro's gonna
Have to
be able to
fucking nuts hand to do it.
find whatever he wants,
It was just really funny. I got 3 face downs on turn 2.
or excuse me, not find, get to play whatever he wants. Having 3 face downs on turn 2 means that he's not gonna be failing any cards anytime soon.
Okay.
Easy. The question is are we gonna find another? Oh, the way what happened? We flipped the Shogun Prince with Sword of Ares, and now we are attempting to search our deck for a cool card, whatever cool card that we want. I will say that one of the big things that I think this Kotal Kahn deck is missing, and honestly any Princess Perry deck is missing, is the card Drained by a Kiss. Drained by a Kiss. It is the #1 Princess Perry out. Excuse me, not Princess Perry. Dark Chirito out. If you don't have Drained by a Kiss on your board, then Dark Chirito just kind of gets to run all over you. So at this point, even though I'm playing, like I'm playing Let's Party to grab a card, I would be grabbing Drained by a Kiss because of how potent that card is in this matchup. Flip the Dark Chirito, and now my Princess Perry's alive again. That card's hella important, and it forces. You can play 1x Drained. I play 2 mained, 2-sided. I think that card's so important because, like, you saw it doesn't do anything to throws or Shogun Prince. Yeah, you're right, but like you know what I can do to throws and Shogun Prince? Princess Parry them. You know what I'm not allowed to do to Dark Kirito? Princess Parry it. Run Sacrament Blade if I in my Kubara for the exact same reason. Right.
Phones and stuff like that, and it's
Correct.
It's really lame because not everybody uses it. Removing a fiddlesticks from your hand? Shit, dog.
Removes fiddlesticks. He just knows. He's like, I don't need this.
Yeah, pass. Oh, not to me.
Just takes it.
Yeah.
Saw by Stark on the 5.
Shit.
Goes in for it.
Spawn Kotal.
I mean, I guess.
Kotal.
Yeah. If you do that's good. That's good as well.
Saw Blade.
Yeah, sure. Pass.
Send.
On 6.
No.
4, 5, 6. It's 10 again, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then that card leaves.
Oh, you didn't want to. Did you want to respond with your thing? I went real quick. Like.
Oh.
Um,
fine.
Okay.
Bubble Waffle, I would totally agree with you if Dark Kirito wasn't such an immense silver bullet. Right? I feel like, because like, let's say that we're like playing anything any bigger. We're playing at any event that's even remotely bigger than the one that we're playing, right?
Draw some cards, yeah.
It's
Okay.
if they have the parry,
That's
just
cool.
kill them.
It says +2.
If they have parry, just kill them.
Pass.
I mean,
I'll give it stun.
if they have parry, just
Sure.
kill
Stun.
them.
Hey, I don't know. You could have drawn a block.
Sorry, they have
I'm
cherry.
trying to get some good
Oh,
damage.
oh,
in.
okay,
You
okay,
gotta
okay.
block. I'll
Um,
gain a vitality.
Pass.
I'll pass.
On a 7. 5, 6, 7. On a block, face down readies. I'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
insane. Didn't call breaker 1.
Yes, breaker 1. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't suspect you're attacking again, but you know.
I don't think so. This will be on a 1.
Yeah, just kill your opponent. I mean, that's just like the easiest answer in the whole wide world for everybody, right? Hey, man, why do I need to? I see Red's got a point. Why should I do anything else? Just kill him. All I'm saying is with Dark Kirito being such an unbelievable silver bullet inside of this deck, like against
Thinking like
Princess
that
Parry,
makes sense.
which is like one of our main defensive tools, the thing that we want to play over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's like,
Which is cool.
why would I not? Why would I not?
I'm
Watch
gonna
all
play
the choices
one
you
of
make.
these cards.
The card that you play is Servant of Ares. Obviously.
I hate Princess Parry. It's so difficult. I don't get to do cool stuff. 'cause
Interesting. That is not the right play.
Good.
I think you actually try and play another foundation and just commit Kotal. Like if that was on a 5, we just play another 2 diff on the 6 and just commit Kotal. He's not doing anything on our turn. How good are the 2 diffs in this deck though? Are we cutting Servant of Ares or Faithful Monster? No, I think you cut I think you easily find room in. Let me actually just look at the list. Right, I have the list. I have the list. If we had to do this exact list,
On a 4.
so Royal Bodyguard is at a 3 of. I think that easily could be a 2 of.
3 more damage.
We have Servant of Ares at a 4 of. I think that could easily be a 3 of. And there, now we found it. Right? Maybe Faithful Monster could drop down to a 2 of. Like I get that Face is schnutty, but like I think you could easily find it
4 damage.
at a 2 of slot. Or hell, honestly, we could just jam them on top. I don't think playing more playing more foundations in a deck like this is necessarily bad.
Pass.
For 7. Get my rando card. On a 3. On a 1.
Yeah, this is kind of the James Stevens special when it comes to Goro. Is he just gonna play Swallow Your Soul, grab this 2 momentum, and then sit on a 1 defensive play? I think the play is he might have stop. He has a Dark Kirito in hand.
Card in hand.
You need servant. You can always cut stuff. Yeah, I actually, I don't know. I really enjoy having thicker decks, especially in the evil build. Like I don't think we're playing 61 plus character in this Kotal deck. I think you could easily get away with like honestly 70 cards. But I also play significantly more bad checks than you do when I run my Hellfire decks.
Do you want to respond?
No, I don't think so.
That's what you get first response before
Sorry.
I do.
Well, so in my Hellfire decks, and here's like the secret to it. Like I play 4 Transform Prince, and I play
won't
at
let you do
minimum
that.
2.
Yeah, I forgot about
Like
that.
I can't let you try to draw.
I
free
play
cards.
2.
You can't keep it.
What am I even trying to say? I play 2 Covert Intent minimum inside of my decks. Waffle. What
Same,
I'm
no
saying
check.
is, as somebody who has played so much Princess Perry Astaroth and
Wait,
just
to toss it.
auto lost games by doing everything right, every single play that I could possibly make right, and then my opponent just being like, "Oops, all Cheeritos," just like kills me. Like it's so frustrating.
Feel
It's
like-
so
I feel,
frustrating.
you
And
know,
the
that
one of the
poisoned- I
only
got, like, future information.
one of the only ways that you can stop Cherito from existing, and you still take the 6, possibly 18 damage, is
You can choose not to. I do not actually care.
It'll still leave though, right?
we removed that, I think.
That's the important part.
I'm gonna yell.
Uh,
Actually, I have to double check and make sure that that's how
yeah,
that
it'll
card
still
works.
leave. It just doesn't have throw anymore.
I don't wanna yell and it not work that way.
I'll sense walls.
That's not.
Oh,
Nope.
sorry. You get
What
first.
is the name of that
walls.
card?
I'll use Kotal.
Sure. I'll sense walls.
It flips.
Okay.
That's even worse for us.
Hey, that card flips, not destroys.
Pass.
Thank you, Scavenger.
It's a good thing you did that. 7.
Anyways, what I was saying is, as somebody who has played so much of
Does it still leave?
Yeah, it still leaves.
Okay.
This is.
Oh
you
yeah,
can't-
because
you
it
can't-
already
Yeah,
activated.
you can't play it.
as somebody who's played so much of Princess Perry Astaroth,
5.
Dark Cheeritos just existing in my deck is like the worst thing in the whole wide world.
Hell yeah, I
That one's a
can.
cost.
It gets +2. That's what I.
To
No.
and
2.
Waffle, I love having these
God,
conversations like
cards
this.
are cool.
To the point of like it feels like a floodgate inside of the game Yu-Gi-Oh! Of like, hey, you're just not allowed to play shit. It's super fun, super cool. I hope he knows that he can't multiple here.
Give it words.
It has words.
I hope he knows he can't multiple here.
I'll gain a vitality.
Pass.
Come on, James, be a good guy and let him know.
But not the stun. I just
He can't play cards
feel like using my
abilities
other
that
hand for some reason.
makes cards leave his discard pile. Right? Or am I wrong? Am I
Pass.
saying hand cannon?
Stun, yeah, I'll stun too.
It's 'cause cannon's your card pool. Just kidding. He can multiple.
Yep.
My bad. You're right. I always think those cards do like exactly the same thing. Like you know how you quick think about how cards work. That's just
Yeah.
my brain
Sense
hits it.
walls. 3, 4. Right this way.
These are 11 damage multiples. Yeah, they're pretty strong. They do. Why did he stun? Man, I do not know. It is possible that we have another another Coffee Samba in hand. In which case,
Pass. Take the 9. Go to 16.
or even like a Sadistic Ways, honestly. Sadistic Ways would not be terrible here either.
I'll gain 1.
Yep.
Pay 4.
Yeah.
This shit has 6 damage, right?
It only gives 2 damage if it's a 3 damage attack.
That was 3. It says 3 or less.
Does it?
Yup. Printed damage of 3 or less.
Snap.
Because if it wasn't, I was blocking that one.
4 mid for 11.
That was the difference. Or actually, Sentinels. Ray this one. On 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Breaker 1.
This one. I'll do the same thing.
Yep.
+1, -4. Already +1.
Your +1 took you to 11.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because when you do it, when you go +1.
Oh,
and then
I didn't let it. Yeah, okay.
You
I
have
got
to let it,
I
like,
got
load.
Yeah.
All right.
We will Sentinels. I can't Sentinels twice. I don't too. I saw second
But
Sentinels.
it does ready.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm milling cards.
Send it.
Uh,
Oh wait. I want to do this too. This is the
you
last
want
one.
to see the card?
Yeah.
It's a 1. It's a 2.
Okay. Hold
I
on.
don't feel great.
I mean, you can do. I have no more enhances.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 left.
Saw blade. On an it's on a 5, 6, 7, 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go.
It comes in.
Yep.
Gain 1.
Yeah.
Sentinels.
And
Nice.
then
This might be game.
-4.
Yeah.
-2 more. Ooh. It gets +4 and then 3 more.
Does he have the block?
12 damage.
Yeah, and then I'll EX4 just
Yeah.
for funsies.
I mean, I had no.
Just for funsies.
I
Had the
didn't know.
non-block. All right.
Wish I had
Looks like Kotal Kahn takes game
if I had a block, I
2.
would block this one.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't kill me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another match. Going into game 3.
1.
Let's see if Goro can clutch it out.
I'll keep.
Yeah, this is cool.
Folktale. Got it. Respond.
So anybody at home who doesn't quite know what Folktale says, as James throws his entire deck into his discard pile, it says after you play it, you can discard the top 3 cards of your deck, and if you have 2 or more foundations in your staging area, you may build them down.
Go.
Get
and
'em.
so you are allowed to respond with Folktale to discard the top 3,
Bodyguard up in here.
and then it looks if you have the requirements to move it down. So you just get more extra cards into your discard pile so that Goro can hopefully see more resources as we play.
Broke?
As we watch Kotal play, he did check a
He
1
only goes for
there.
broke.
Checks a 5. Easiest game in the whole wide
Do it
world.
again. Do it again, Jeff.
I think you look at his discard pile and see what's up. I think you look at his discard pile and see what cards he has.
Dang, do we go for super broke?
No, you are not allowed to do that because if Goro finds attacks, he kills you. This is the craziest play I've ever seen in my whole life. Who are you fighting? That's not even an option. I would have kept the mid block just to try and what happens if he finds a high, you know? But I guess most of his attacks are low, so like keeping the lows not terrible. But like still, you actually have to respect it. He's going full James. I agree.
Sure. Goro.
What? No!
I like the grab of stop here. This is James adapting to the situation. We saw in game 2 of Kotal playing a ton of powerful abilities specifically on his character card. I mean, Kotal Kahn, once he gets going, as opposed to discarding the top 4 for +4 damage, he just pays 4 life for 4 damage. Excuse me, he pays 4 life for
Spooky.
for 6 damage. Commit one of your 1 face down and then you've passed it. Commit your 1 face down and you've passed it.
Here, I got you.
Destroy.
All right, cool. Jeff over here helping out, being
Destroyer
a
for
bro.
6.
And your
Um,
thing.
Up to. I can choose.
Yeah, and you're choosing that too.
I'm not. No.
Come on, gotta be fair, James.
Jeff, the diplomacy, trying to
Does
get him
this
to
look like a fair game to you?
trying to get him to
Should be.
destroy the
Oh,
the shield.
pass.
He did really want to tap
roll.
El's reach.
3, 4. Ooh, you're dead next.
That was a lot of damage that he just discarded.
Mm.
Wowzers.
Send it for 9. What?
Ooh, it was a 6. Oh.
3, 4. Go.
That's crazy. I would have passed it. But I'm
Okay,
glad
so
I didn't.
here is the crazy thing, right? If we can keep our foundations face up, which is going to be difficult because we do have 2 Betrayer of 12 on board. We do possibly have
That
the
is
pile driver.
hilarious.
Kill me.
Um,
You gonna play another Fiddlesticks? Is that what's hilarious? Because I'll just pick up Spine Sweep again. Bet.
it's
I see
it
your-
is
Sure.
That's good.
man. It means that we can
This is
keep Goro as a
Great game.
3-hander if we force him to keep picking up stop every turn.
You holding like 3 Princess Parries.
But because of the potent throws that exist in this Goro deck,
4
it's actually going to be
Princess
pretty tough to
5
keep our
Princess
30 vitality
I mean,
high.
just do this, right? Why not?
Parries. Sure.
I'll respond. Sure.
Sure.
You? Anything? Any response? No response?
From here,
Response.
we're exclusively hoping to
Start doing
find
it.
a bunch of bad checks and just draw as many cards
Do?
as possible. We're already at a better start than we could have hoped. Draw 2, proceed to draw 3.
Nice.
Right at the end.
3's about the solid number, so.
I actually think this poke here is not bad whatsoever.
Anything?
Oh, mine hand, sorry, yeah.
Flip a bunch of revokes, yeah. Seems pretty rough.
No actions.
I'll stun Uno.
Try this.
Nice. Pass.
On 8.
I don't want to stop.
5, 6, 7, 8. Stop that. Stop it.
You take 4.
All right,
Yeah.
easy stop. Stop says after you block with it, just commit your opponent's character. Nabbed him with the throw, and then from here, we're just going to build.
This card cool.
We just build. No, quit attacking.
I feel like it
You
is.
don't get to play. You don't get to play attack cards anymore. He said stop. Build out your foundation so you can actually play a real attack string. Crazy. If we'd have played a 2 difficulty foundation, there would have been fine. Insane.
How could this happen to me?
I made my mistakes.
All right, let's draw.
Yeah, sure.
Draw your 2 cards.
Oh, yeah, I get to draw.
Yours.
These are pretty cool. We'll both commit. Face a foundation.
Give it words.
You're giving it words? How
Stun
dare
2.
you. Oh, you got me.
Okay, so I mean,
Pass.
we are gonna hit for another
6,
3 damage. Neat.
6.
Nice.
Take 3. 1, 2.
Nice.
So the question is the momentum worth
No, I guess.
having committed 3 damage and gaining a momentum? Is that worth possibly
This.
possibly just dying, right?
And then this. 1, 2, 3.
Reveal the top. It is a 5, so we get to guarantee build 1 more.
Man, I can't pass my other cool one.
So we get to build an asset. The Rekimaru Mekimaru.
Yeah, no weapons. Get your weapons out of here.
I mean, fucking, you're about to use it immediately on your next turn, so it won't matter to me. Sorry, you keep doing it.
I mean, all that says, all the Soul Calibur
need to
says is
Very sure. I was already looking at myself.
No, not allowed. Goro player looking at their discard pile. That's fucking cheating.
If you must know, there's one more sense of morals in there.
Oh, you're reviewing it?
It's my review. Yeah.
Man, all this says is that you, as Goro, you just pick up Spine Sweep every turn, and then you just blank the. You just blank that card. It's just not a card anymore.
5.
On a 5 once again, it fails. Okay. So we got the build 4. We got the poke. I guess this is acceptable, but I would have much rather gone into this turn having 7 foundations ready, and an asset, possibly 2. Here's where Goro gets to decide. We've got the Mave's Assault. We've got Shokin Prince. And possibly Shokin Grab? The question is Shokin Prince enough to save him? That's the question. As well as whatever answer we can find on the top 4 cards of our deck. Because of how Mave's Assault works. You get to pick the order that they get discarded. They all get discarded at the same time, and you get to then change the order and choose which one is on top. Mave's Assault having the all symbol, or excuse me, Goro having the all symbol, we get to pick up the top card of our discard pile. It's a pseudo draw 1, even better than draw 1. Maybe it does choose from 5 cards, you're right, because it does also have the checked card. Thank you, Waffle.
We're going to choose not to.
Ooh.
I actually think this is the correct play.
Got it.
I definitely would have sent some moral first, but
No 4th Goro.
that is just a personal preference. I don't believe there's any breaker inside of the evil deck. Ooh, we pick up the Shogun Prince and be fine with it. We pick up the Shogun Prince and be fine with it. Same +2 on all of his difficulties are insane. If he checks 1 bad check, it's just over for them.
Pass.
Add this to my hand.
Yeah.
Yours.
Pass.
Man, double Shokin is going to be really hard to fight around. Looks like we have double Shokin and possibly Dark Chirito.
Sounds good. After the block's up in my attack, if it was blocked, I draw a card.
Okie-doke.
Looks like we have a draw. We get to have a build 4.
Shokin.
What are you
4,
doing?
3, 4, 5. Yes. 4.
Insane?
5.
Insane?
3, 4, 5, 6. I guess. I fucking messed this
Good
up.
job.
Are you kidding me, James Stevens?
Good player, James.
What the fuck is happening?
I wanted those committed so I could send some rolls though.
Yeah, he wanted him committed.
Let me get rid of this.
I'm so mad.
Still don't really understand it.
I'm so mad.
I'm actually. Do I need that?
You need what?
Do I need this?
It didn't do any damage.
It didn't do damage. Okay, you're right. Sorry. You're right. Made my decision easier. Thanks, Jeff.
That's why I was asking you. I was like,
All right. So this hand looks very scary.
Okay,
right?
Jeff.
It is double parry, but
this is tough.
because of lack of man, he would be in such a strong position
Pass, Jeffrey.
if we just had that one card.
Pretty close to that. Oh, oh.
If only Kotal Kahn was a generous kisser.
Go ahead.
One of them high-class call girls.
Draw 4, 2, or draw 3. Do I want to give you cards? The answer to that is no. Go figure, right? Add these back to my deck.
Give me 1 second. Good call, Scavenger.
Hi.
You guys have Shogun Prince out, yeah?
Yeah.
It counts towards these.
Got a couple assets?
It didn't matter for the last one, but
Did you check for the first one? One.
Suck it.
You're red.
No,
I
one
see
more?
red. You're right. You're right. You're right.
No, 2 more.
I'm sorry. You did
And
say
then
it
this would've
first.
been
Might
on
be.
1 plus 2 plus 2 is 5, right? Yeah, you're good.
My apologies.
Add fucking forget the assets count towards that. Depends on what you have. Why you gotta make this so hard? I just wanted to do cool combos and I can't.
Yeah. So
Soul Calibur.
Goro
I can't
is just
touch
gonna be
Soul Calibur.
pulling out. Well,
Unless you have 2 spine sweeps, I don't know what you're gonna do about it.
I get to choose.
I get to seal the spine sweep.
Oh, I mean, I need you to waste the Soul Calibur and not use it on something else I wanted to use the momentum on.
Oh.
I'm so confused by James Stevens' lines. I just like. It's really hard to commentate his games because he's genuinely an agent of chaos. I have no idea what he's doing. If he doesn't pick up
I'm about to
another
check
weapon
all
card,
those.
then there's no reason to pick up the spine sweep.
Shuffled and you cut, right? 6.
There's no reason to pick up the
Fucking
spine sweep.
numbers.
No, he's
That I can
playing it.
use.
There's no way that he's not.
Huh?
That I can use.
Oh, you'll get there. Don't worry. I plan on
That
making you get
backseat
there.
slappers.
5,
Officially, games of UniVersus are called
6,
slaps.
6, 7.
Okay, so we now have a full aggressive Goro turn happening. Goro has 10, 11 foundations because of each of his face downs counting as 2. He has no momentum, thankfully, for the Kotal player
First
because
speed. 4 damage.
momentum would be really, really spooky here. With the multiples as well as the powerful EX on the missile launcher.
I'll pass.
So what's going to be happening now is we are going to be blocking and
You
then
used it. You
possibly
blocked. I'll draw a card.
interesting.
Okay.
Wowzers, what a good one.
Changes how my turn goes sometimes. Make you waste this. On 6.
There's no wasting it. There's
6, 7.
James Stevens. I'm so livid.
Yep.
That card just.
First hand. Smell 4.
If there's no.
3, 4 damage.
What other weapons are you gonna play, buddy? You have no weapon cards in your hand.
For 9.
I figured out. Oh, he's gonna rip another weapon off of the Mayfa's assault. He thinks. Maybe he does, or maybe Swallow Your Soul's a weapon. Maybe that's the weapon we're looking out for. To be fair, Kotal might honestly just be dead this turn. There's no way we play the missile launcher here, and not play the Swallow Your Soul first.
6.
Neat. We check another 5. Commit 2 resources.
3.
Commit.
4, 5, 6.
Neat. I think
Just three
this
more.
is like just really sloppy on James's part, because we could have played the Swallow as the second card and not committed any, and then played the Spine Sweep, and then only have committed 1, right? Oh no, we've still committed 2. We would have had 1 ready resource as opposed to the 2. So we should have 6 foundations ready, which just means like I don't see how we get to play our entire hand at this point, or not play Spine Sweep. Hey, good point. I mean, those are the cards that we were dealt, right?
I'll pass.
Now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 DiMaggio.
Yeah, I think there's a lot going on here from us
I'll pass.
us watching. Fido, I'm not in love with the word slap. We gotta find a different word. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6. That's acceptable. Crazy. 7. I guess he is looking to take the damage. He gets to grab his momentum. We are now
5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, so now we just don't get to play the extra card in our hand because of like how we sequenced it. This is for anybody who's new. This is like really important as a Goro player. Like look at the difficulties of your cards and assume like I'm going to be checking 5s. How do I save my resources?
I'll draw a card.
All of these foundations that he just played, like every single one of them have counted as a singular foundation. That's basically what they're doing, because of the fact that we're having to commit 2 in order to get the +1s.
Yours.
Gambit.
Mill 4 with Goro. 1, 2, 3.
With this said, all said and done, I don't actually think. Oh, I guess we do. We could die here because of.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Because of the fact that we found a momentum.
DiMaggio.
Man, James Stevens
Oh, my mill. Yeah.
getting a little crazy with it.
Yours.
Make it a mid.
Sure. Powerful for 4. Yours.
What do we block with? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7,
We
8.
will both
We actually can't block this.
commit a face up. How many foundations did you have? Not 10, right? I didn't totally fuck that up. Nah, it doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Would have been a little upsetting if I totally fucked that up.
It doesn't matter. We can't block anyways.
Hits.
Pass.
Or
14.
crazy enough. See, here's the real play.
9. 6.
And there you have it. Right. There you have it. Congratulations to Goro making it in
I want you to buy a cool
to
turn plan,
the
but that guy fucked it up.
semifinals. If you like this match and you want to see more of it, make sure you check out the rest of the matches here on youtube.com/TCG University. They'll be their own separate playlist, as well as check out the deck profiles for any of the decks that caught your eye.
Next.
As well as big shout outs to Rochester CCG for providing us with the
Cassandra just bought
Kotal Kahn list. And the best way to support us, go out on Patreon, but you already know that. So, from all of us here at TCG, thank you much for watching the video, and stay learned.